Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Etheria Restart video, and yes, today we are going to talk about the brand new roguelike game mode that just dropped after the patch, and that's the Dreamscape, right? We talked about it, I believe, previously on the Hyper Talk, and people were excited. A brand new game mode with roguelike aspects to it and lots of rewards, but oh my god, I just had a quick look at the event. I was like, oh my goodness, the layers and layers of RNG involved is absolutely insane. And don't take my word for it. Look at the feedback thread on the main Discord. People are pissed. This is absolutely not the right way to approach the event, because this game I think is already pretty RNG heavy, and they introduced another layer of RNG, and they essentially keep the rewards behind that layer of RNG, right? Which is ultimately what you're not supposed to do. So let's take a look at the, I guess, gameplay in general, and let me tell you why it's not good. So right now, as you go into the game, you are essentially faced with different choices. You can pick through different portals, and on the left side, it's more safe. You're pretty much guaranteed some decent rewards, and on the right side, you can get quite lucky or get really bad things happen to you. Okay, so here I go on the right side, and you can see that we open up the chest. Yeah, this is nice, and if you fail, you lose all the rewards. You get really high roll. So here, if I open, I didn't fail, I'm gone. Okay, but if you get super greedy, you can high roll super hard and get a ton of rewards, right? And these do matter. These actually matter a ton because of the shop currency that you can use to exchange. So most of the time, I am just essentially taking the left side, which is the light side, okay? And I'm gonna exit out of here and show you guys why this insane part of RNG is gonna make a huge difference. Because as you're progressing through the game, this Dream Dust is your currency to exchange these items. And look how crazy the rewards are, especially for these lattices, right? You can see here that this exchange limit is at 300, so you can pick up to 300 of this, and everyone is of course thirsty for these pieces. And it's RNG in the box too. That's right, you can get one instead of sometimes three. So there's RNG upon RNG of getting the resources, and then RNG to get these mystery boxes to open different RNG levels of these lattice. I mean, it's, what can I say? And the crazy part about this is that yes, you get 3 entries per day, but also you can buy keys, and look at the cost of the keys, 300. So at max refill 6, which is triple, right, your normal entry. Instead of 3, you get 9, so you get essentially double extra of your normal reward, and this costs 1800. Now this is quite expensive, but for top end players who are looking to obviously get a lot of these lattices, you have to do it, right? The top teams, they will want to definitely consider this as an option. And how many days? It's basically 7 days, and you're looking at like 12k 12k gems total, which is absolutely insane. And not to mention, this is not guaranteeing you to have better rewards than someone who luck sacks, right? Even the players that max refill every day, they're gonna be at a huge variance in comparison to other players that refill or sometimes don't refill, because of how high roll you can get. And of course, you can see that yeah, you get some base rewards for sure, and you have some decent ones in terms of the damage to rewards, but that is nowhere near the amount of variation you'll get in terms of the exchange, right? I don't even know how much is going to be enough for you to empty this box if you don't max refresh. And even if you max refresh, having things like the fragments and even these upgrade mats are going to be very good. So yeah, people are not happy. This is why people are not happy, and they think that essentially after the talks from the devs with regards to, you know, try to make this, I don't think they openly said they will make the game less RNG, but the loot box way of looking at things is this is not right. This is absolutely not right. And there is ways to even gamble, right? You can put in, they made a post here, you can gamble your dust, and sometimes you come out with huge amounts of dust, or you can come out with nothing. So players take high risk, they sometimes get rewarded for it, or they just return completely empty. And it is that kind of RNG aspect that almost gambling part of the game that people do not like, because there's just too much of a variance. So personally, I am not a fan of this either. I wish, this was a roguelike game where you can test out different units, build different things because of the different buffs you get, and just take away the refills of the keys. Everyone can get the same, and instead of these RNG boxes, just give us a set, right? A set amount of mystery boxes, because you can literally have people opening up, let's say on average 2.5 for 300, which means that you're getting 6, oh my god, potentially 6 of these or something, right? I can't do the math, but 6,000 of these fragments versus 3,000 of this, if you are unlucky, only get 1 every single time you open this box, is crazy. And it's a chance to obtain. You don't even necessarily get that every single time as well. I mean, just talking about it makes me upset. Anyhow, let me know your thoughts. Overall, this event, I don't even want to do it, to be honest, but hey, you know what, you gotta go in, you gotta do it, and you gotta get the lattice fragments. That's what we're here for. You know what was even better? The week 1 event where we had Lily's board thing, where we yes, it's still RNG to get it. That felt better, infinitely better than this, where you're spending gems, decent amount of gems, to refill all of it, and you may just low roll your way into nothing, right? Okay, that is my rant. That is my rant. Anyhow, thank you so much once again for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye now.